your body sends you signals all day long because it's trying to tell you that it has needs that are not being met. All that feeling stuck means is that a fundamental thing that's required for you to be a healthy and happy human being is missing. This is for those of you that feel like you have big dreams, but you're either so overwhelmed or you don't know how to get started. This is the secret, everybody. This is the secret to everything. That's it. In order to make it stick, go brick by brick. How do I make sure that I don't wake up at the age of 70 or 80 or 90 and realize that I never actually went for the thing that I really love? And a lot of times going for the thing that you really love doesn't mean quitting your job. It means figuring out how to be more focused and deliberate in your life so that you can start to add in incremental progress every day on inching forward that side hustle, that passion project, that book you've always wanted to write. So feeling stuck is normal. In fact, there are going to be multiple times throughout your life that you feel stuck. And what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to think that feeling stuck is a bad thing. I want you to change how you think about the experience of feeling stuck. So let me explain something about the way that your body and your mind work together. Your body and your mind are obviously in sync with one another, and your body is designed as a sophisticated system to be able to send signals to your mind when there are fundamental needs that are not being met. So let me explain some of these signals that your body sends every single day that you pay attention to and that you respond to whenever you feel these signals. When you need food, what signal does your body send you? You feel hungry. Feeling hungry is a signal. It's a signal from your body that you need to do something. You need to eat. You want to know another signal? Feeling lonely. Feeling lonely is a signal. And that is a signal that you need to connect with people. That's a fundamental need. Feeling tired. What does that mean that you need? It's fundamental, one of your fundamental needs. It means you need sleep. Feeling stuck works the exact same way. It's a signal from your soul, from your heart. And what the signal means is that you need growth. You see, growth is one of the most fundamental needs of all human beings. So when you have stopped growing in your job, or you've stopped growing in your life, or you've stopped growing in your relationships, you're going to start to feel stuck. And most of us have a mistake that happens where we feel stuck in a job, or we feel stuck in a relationship, or we feel stuck in our lives, and then we start to think about how stuck we get, and then we stay even more stuck because we get trapped in the thinking patterns in our head. So if you feel stuck, the last thing I want you to do is to start thinking about how stuck you are, because signals in your body are signaling you to take action. And so if you feel stuck, what I want you to do is I want you to see that as a signal that you've stopped growing and it's time to be deliberate about finding ways to grow. Because that's all it is. It's just a signal. It's not like some sort of diagnosis on your life. It's not a state that you're in. It is a signal that's telling you, we need to grow here. We need to learn some new things. So now what we need to do is, now that you have the thing that you want, the big thing, the change that you want to make, now we need to break things down to the teeniest, tiniest action. That's right. How do you build a house? By laying a foundation, brick by brick by brick. You go one small brick at a time. And it's exactly the same thing for your goals, by the way. So if you think about where you're at in this moment, and you think about the path that will take you forward to your big dreams or to this change that you want to make, the path between where I'm at and where you want to get to is the same. It is a brick path, and it is comprised of a ton of little bricks that come together to take me forward. And so when you think about a goal or you think about a dream as a million little bricks that come together and lay a path forward, that's the way visually you can break down your goals. The key is going brick by brick to make it stick, because if you think you can lay the whole path between where you're at and where you want to go right now, you're nuts. And it's all that thinking, that overthinking, that thinking too big. Thinking big is about dreams. Thinking big is about goals. Thinking big is about your heart and your soul and figuring out what you want. Then once you do that and you think big and you see where you're headed, boom, you got to come back and you got to go brick by brick to make that vision stick. You got to go brick by brick to make the action stick. You got to go brick by brick to lay that pathway forward. And let me tell you something, I don't care how busy you are, I don't care how tired you are, I don't care how much there is to do to make this big dream forward, you have time to lay one brick a day. You really do. You really do. And this is the secret, everybody. This is the secret to everything. It's to understanding that there is no timeline to getting your dreams done. All there is to do is to dream big, to see the path forward, and then to pull yourself into the moment every day and have the discipline to be deliberate, to lay one brick on that path. That's it. And to keep reminding yourself that everything that you're learning on the way as you lie bricks down and you move forward a little at a time is helping you build the path. There is the type of busyness that we keep in our lives, because by being busy, you convince yourself that you're in control. By being busy, you fill up your life so much that you also have an excuse for never, ever, ever having the time to do the thing that scares you, which is to write the book, start that passion project, work on your side hustle. And so you got to be very careful, if you're somebody who feels like you're busy all the time, to understand that busyness can become a habit, and busyness can become your biggest excuse. It's essential that you realize that, yeah, I may have a lot of things that keep me busy, but busyness can't be the excuse that keeps me from being disciplined to find the time to work every day on the thing that really is calling to me. So if you are always in a rush, if you feel like there's urgency in your life, if you move at a pace that makes you feel panicked or rushed, you got a million things to do, and you think that you're busy but you're not productive, the solution is not doing more, it's doing less. It's not speeding up, it's actually slowing down. Because being busy doesn't mean you're in control. It means you're being driven by this fear of slowing down. You're being driven by the fear that when you slow down, you're going to have to confront where you're at, and you're going to have to start doing the work, and that can be scary. But you take control of your life, not by speeding up, everybody, but by slowing down. You take control of your life by removing distraction and adding in focus. You take control of your life by being honest with yourself about the things that you're filling your life with that doesn't matter, that makes you so busy, and that also prevents you from finding the 15 minutes that you need every day to really find the courage to focus on making your life a little bit better or pushing something forward. In order to make it stick, go brick by brick.